Hey guys, how are we doing on this fine Monday? I am doing alright. I am almost back to normal. I still have a bit of a cough, which may come out, will definitely come out over the course of the stream. But other than that, I'm doing alright. The reason I didn't stream last night is because my wife took my daughter, along with her cousins and her sister, to see a panto. And they didn't get done with that until like 7:45, and then didn't get back until sort of 8:15, and then we had to get the little one ready for bed, and then actually in bed, and yeah, it was 9 o'clock before she like fell asleep, and then I hadn't had any tea at that point, so I was starving, so we just like, I'm not gonna stream. I'll just have some tea once I'm doing like relax, just once I'm done with that, go upstairs, and yeah, just chill out, watch some Batman the Animated Series, because that is now on Netflix. Still a kick-ass show. And so some YouTube and stuff, and then went to bed. Wasn't very eventful, but I'd have been sort of rushing about on stream, so would have ended up with an hour maybe. So yeah, I want to try and minimum I want these streams to be, now that we've lowered the time, is an hour and a half. An hour doesn't seem quite long enough, but I may change my opinion on that. We shall see. But right. So where we get to? Oh yes, the Starborn hunter killed Sarah, the bastard, and we are on Hyla 2, our good farming planet, or one of the good farming planets, XP farming planets, to find the graveyard of the pilgrim. I think that's right. The game is just thinking there, that's why I'm stalling for time. I did, on Friday night, I did go and see Michael McIntyre's new show in Leeds with the wife, which was really good, really funny. The warm-up act before him, he was also really good. Jake Lockby, I want to say. Lockby, something like that. I thought it was a bit shit to begin with, and then after about five minutes, it was actually pretty good. So, yeah. But every time I left, I was coughing like that. So that wasn't good. But yeah, shit happens. Now, the eagle-eyed among you might notice that over here, things have changed. So, basically, if you can see there, that is my display case that was over by the door over there. And it meant that I couldn't, if you watch my 2023 room setup tour, I couldn't open the door because of that display case. But it turns out, with being a bit ruthless with some of the stuff that I was keeping, I was able to clear the big chest that I had down there and fit most of it into the smaller chest that I had there. Put that smaller chest in a little cubbyhole we've got in mine and wife's bedroom, and then put the display case there. And the neons for the display case, also the cable goes long enough to fit back to the socket, which was I was a little worried about not being able to do, but it worked out alright. So now I can properly open the door. I'm not worried about smashing glass every time I do it. And yeah, quite proud of me all. And like I say, I was quite ruthless with some of the stuff I was keeping. I was keeping boxes in there that I really didn't need to keep, so I pared that down to from about 10 boxes down to about 5. Got rid of a crap ton of utter crap, and yeah, it worked out quite well. So right. I'm not 100% sure. Well, I'm not 100% sure why that isn't showing. Oh, there we go. No. That didn't make any sense at all. Hang on. Something else has gone wrong. There we go. Right. Hopefully you should be able to hear everything. Right. Continue. There we go. Sorted. So yeah, I had kind of a productive weekend. Even cleared some stuff out of the garage and stuff. So yeah, we did alright. Okay. Right. There we go. Yep. Now, let me just try some. No. Make my life so much easier. Okay, where are we at on the skill level? Almost there on XP. basically any creatures that we find on his way to why does it keep showing me a lot of enemies? Why would you do that? There we go.
Hey, be careful not to point that.
Well, don't get in my way then. Let me like that. Heading to first grazer. I don't know what I mean. Love these guns. Right. Why is it saying that? Why is it taking us back to the ship? That was weird. A-hole. Let's do that because then we're at maximum rank. All
That statue. Clearly some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean?
Health 690. Right, okay, so the shotgun sniper rifle thing for sneak attacks. Continue. Okay. Activate glyph. Okay, I don't understand what we need to do. Go to the west star of the Scorpius constellation. Alrighty. Do. cockpit, yeah. One of the things I did find when I went to when I went through the stuff here is I found an old phone, Google Pixel 3 XL, miraculously turned on, and I thought, ooh, don't know what to do with that, and I thought, well, I'll take it to work and I'll like pin it in there. Would have been an incredibly cunning plan. And then my friend said, why don't you take it to a computer exchange? For those who don't know, computer exchange is a video game and hardware shop in the UK. Basically, you can trade basically anything like graphics cards or old phones or anything into the shop and get a certain amount for it. So I thought, ooh, that's a good idea. Looked it up. 63 quid I was going to get for that phone. I'm like, excellent. Took it in. They had a check of it. Yeah, we can't take that. Why not? Well, it's not picking up Wi-Fi, so we can't take it. Awesome. Just what I needed.
Blowing off some steam.
Hell yeah, man.
Where have they gone? Threat neutralized. You cannot beat me.
Come on. Not quite half. That's fine. Yep. Damn you game. Right. Okay. Let's go actually do the mission. You know, we are still halfway to actual mission objectives. Right, what we are also going to do is just pick up some of the supplies from here real quick. Oh. Have I not created a transfer station here? That's annoying. Let's just do that real quick. Thought I had done. Maybe I am wrong.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
No. Unless you were gonna... I haven't. That's annoying. Okay, that should be that. These are too tempting. I know we shouldn't kill as many creatures, but yes, I know it's bad. I know. Kind of fun though. Okay. On with the mission. Do. Oh, I forgot to pick up the stuff.
Time to greet the stars.
I don't really need it. It's fine. We're trying to get through this so we can move on to Spider-Man. Yeah, the point of my story is that about the phone
Nothing like
was that if I had got like 63 quid for it, and that was in cash, that wasn't a voucher. Excuse me a sec.
Let's see the top fighters and names of hell.
Okay. Stupid Starborn. Yeah, that would have been most of the money for Spider-Man. That was confusing. Yeah. It's fine. Payday tomorrow. I'm gonna go get Spider-Man and then get the last couple of bits for my wife.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
Keeper Aquila sent me to find the true meaning of unity.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
I don't like the Hunter. The Hunter's a prick. Fine, I'll begin the docking procedure.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
You should blow your brains out, asshole.
Board is clear. We're docked.
Okay, assholes.
Hello. emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Yes, it is. All we ever wanted to do was talk. You attacked us.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
Like this prick.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest.
See?
The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
That doesn't justify murder.
And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
This is some kind of cool trick.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
I need to see this unit for myself.
And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill.
Fine.
As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I
will
was
say it's either
when
Sam
eternity
or
is within your grasp?
Stroud. Oh no, keep her colors. It can't be true. Aquilus is a man-of-peace. You're a monster.
Oh, say what you really mean. That if what you're seeing is true, that means anyone can act the way I do. See things how I see things. You say I can't be the same man as Aquilus? You're really just talking about yourself. The real monster lives within us all, doesn't it?
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
I help one of you. We combine our artifacts into the Unity.
Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
No, but you will probably kill us.
I'll tell you everything. I'm sure you have more questions. Ask.
What happens when you enter the Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Who was I in your universe? What was I like?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same.
That's a cop-out.
It's hard.
Well,
But
the
each
game has a
universe
character
is
to create, and we need
precious
to
in its
address
own
that.
way. Mine will never have its original unit again, as yours won't have its real me.
So you're trying to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
What exactly is the armillary?
When all the artifacts
I know you
are
say that.
assembled, the device they create is called the armillary. In
Armillary.
many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Okay.
The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
What is the Unity to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Which involves a lot of killing. Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
So you attacked the lodge, you let me go. Why?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. And sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new.
Glad I can give you something different.
Sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
You call the emissary a hypocrite. Why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
Are this meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic.
Okay.
Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Fine. You guys pick.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
You shouldn't stab on show like you must see for yourself nonsense.
I do not always know if you are a person I should be helping. Forgive me. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute for experience. I ask you again, go to Earth's moon. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay. Right. Right, do we go to the lodge first or go to the moon?
Operation complete.
Well, you know what? It says return to the lodge is my next mission. Let's do that. Really should talk to that scientist by the tree.
Will we be stopping for food? I would not mind trying something, and there are plenty of options. Have my attention. I'm still getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but Hopefully someday.
Folks.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
The center of a multiverse. We're building the way to it.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
I met a version of Sarah. She told me the Unity creates the Starborn and they can cross universes.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
Should all take time to think about what this means.
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Oh,
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
remember when deep space was our running problem?
Aye. The blackest sea seems less of a concern when there are sharks leaping out at you.
Thanks for me. I'll follow up on these.
Catch a smile out there.
I will. Go to Freya 3. Go to Erebus. Isn't the Book of Erebus the vampire book from Blade? Wait until memorial. Yeah, let's do the memorial. I feel we need to do the memorial.
Everyone.
Mission beyond me. Miss beyond me.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists
So
only
my
in
friend told me
contrast to a
a very
simplicity so
similar
pure
bit of
that it may only be
wisdom
understood as
the other
primordial
day.
and even
I made some joke about getting old,
our essence.
and he said,
is what
"You're at
was
the age where you're
imagined
worried
by
about
its
getting
mind.
old. I'm at the
What
age
we
where I am
consider
old,
imagining
and
and what we consider mind
old
are in
is a
fact so far
privilege,
beyond our understanding
not a right."
that even these metaphors
And
are like the tiny white
good advice,
caps
that.
on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak
yeah,
to me the
he was
most.
saying like be 5 years old and get hit by a car, and that's it. You had your 5 years.
Thoughtful, Mateo.
And it was like,
Thank
I'm
you.
over 50 now.
Does anyone else want
I'm
to say
doing
anything?
alright. Yeah, like, not to lower the tone, but we are at a funeral. Say a few words. Guess I should say something. Hello, everyone. Sarah knew the dangers we faced better than anyone. She was here, she would tell us to keep going, to never stop. I'm going to miss her the rest of my life. And I'll do everything I can to honor her memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something. I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine, no. Thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I don't often speak about what I believe.
I don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa, former chair of Constellation. I wish the circumstances of my visit were better.
You've going. No helping the circumstances, I'm afraid.
Yes, of course. Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. Sarah meant the world to me. She was the future. I knew it as soon as I met her.
Humanity is what truly creates our world.
Oh, so like
Judge things.
Exactly the same as when you met her, I bet. Determined. Fearless. With just a small hint of delight on her face when she knew she was winning, eh? My only problem as a mentor was trying to convince her to be more tactful.
Walter, are you...
Those old military instincts would always get her in trouble.
Yes, well...
Are you and Sarah close?
Like
Yes.
some things private.
She could make me so angry, or so happy. We used to joke that we were married. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? We're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it anyway.
Who the chair before, Sarah?
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks' protege. If that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
You Sebastian Banks?
Knew him, argued with him, tried to carry on his memory when he vanished. Sebastian will be back tomorrow.
Because she's just said
used to say.
he vanished. We are gonna find out he's a
It
Starborn.
reminded us that he was still here, in the bones of this old building.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
It's okay to grieve, Mateo.
It's just easier to feel guilty. If you'll excuse me.
Everything about us breaks down. Decompose.
Chat for a bit?
Gets eaten up by
Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but...
Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried
Yeah,
away by
let's chat.
space and time.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
Gravitational field and coalesce with other debris.
I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I
Not
get there.
comforting, huh?
Yes,
But I disagree.
won't we all?
Do you know what
Well,
I find uncomfortable?
I've taken up enough of your
After
time.
I die, the universe is just going to stand still?
Everyone is in mourning.
Could you imagine?
I understand,
That the universe
but I
goes
cannot
on.
quite share in their emotion.
That things do not just sit still. That right there.
Good morning to you, Andreja, in your own way.
Yeah.
I have seen death.
And some
I have lost people I considered close.
But the universe doesn't care.
But this
Not
is...
because it's evil, but because it's infinite.
It is not the same.
Ever expanding.
I cannot explain why.
Who wouldn't want to be a part
I
of
am
it?
not sure I am making sense.
Even if it's just for a short while.
It's
Listen,
making perfect
we
sense.
don't
It's the
worry about
right
ourselves
way to
before
feel.
we were born, do we?
Thank you.
Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we
If you are
return
free
to
soon,
and for one beautiful
could we
moment,
talk?
We are here together.
And we just talked about it when it's done.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems
That's
to work
such a
for me.
boring way to look at
No
it.
matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
I think I know what you mean.
Oh, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you. Half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
So the great scientist does feel grief after all.
Maybe I like knowing no matter how far I run to the edges of space, someone is going to find their way back to me. Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma. I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
It is Vasco. That's right, Vasco.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
That won't be necessary.
Very well.
Hey Sarah, it's me. Miss you. I wish this hadn't happened. Bye, Sarah. See you out there in the stars.
Constellations' reduced capacity will no doubt make future work more difficult.
Hi.
You okay, Cara?
No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now.
Okay, I'm literally the last person you should be talking to a kid about death, but here I am.
Is talking supposed to make us all feel better? Is that why we're all here?
No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
No, there's no changing what happened, but we have to keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Right.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
quite a,
Death is a bastard. Comes for us all.
too true.
You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
Yes. It's okay to admit you're sad, son. You don't need a story.
Yeah, you got me. I hate funerals.
No one likes funerals.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
Pour one out for me, Vlad.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Old friends.
Aye.
Right. Where the hell is Andrea? Andrea. You down here? Yep. Okay, she should still be my party companion, so just leave and we can talk to her outside. Oops, skill point available. She disappeared. Spaceport. Dee. I need to run places.
By the way, Captain.
Let us go.
We're in orbit. What next?
Well, we go where we need to go, Sam. Generally the idea. Yep. I feel like we should. It was a little bit confusing. He's already, like, given us more temples to go after. Let's just go talk to him.
Forgot to check. Oh, sore.
So when you
Too
point
many
to the
squads.
artifact temple.
The eye's showing signs over another one of those big anomalies. Here, catch a smile.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance.
Oh, Stroud. Cannot be asked. Actually looking for.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Any idiots seen Danarkage? No. It's my room. There she is.
What did you need? I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Yes. Certainly not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
If you're asking, I assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify.
Why?
Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
You don't seem to be bothered by your past.
Why should I be? It was necessary for survival. I would not be here otherwise.
Fair enough.
For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
You've had my back, Lissa. Trust me, you're a lot going for you.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I don't think what you're saying is childish.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
It was clearly important to you that I did not say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me. I have things I wish to discuss with you when you have time. So, we finally have all the answers.
I didn't mean to this become a talky final bit of the stream, but hey,
I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
It's all a bit MCU, isn't it? Yeah, it affects the powers of Starborn. It all seems to add up.
Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed?
All that we've seen, all that we've been through, it just feels true.
So you would just step into this Unity based on what? Feelings? You have no idea what will happen if you do. None at all.
I really want to see this through. I need your support.
Of course I want to support all of Constellation, you included. But it is so much to consider. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
Very. I understand what you're saying. I have to see this through.
Yes, I know. I can see it in your eyes. For your sake, I will try not to imagine the worst. Focus on the positives instead.
Yes, you should do that.
But you must understand that I do not find this easy. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Let's do it. Just make sure she's still our companion.
Is something amiss?
You ready to head back out?
Of course. Are you ready?
Andrea, oh yeah, active companion. Good, because that's what I want. Right. By the power Piazza 4C. Okay. You know what? I said we would always take off. I keep forgetting to do that. So Let's go take one. Run out of oxygen. I know.
What is it?
Nothing.
By the way, Captain.
Greetings, Captain.
Greetings, Vasco.
Time to join the stars. Stable orbit achieved. You can stay here for.
Yeah, but we're not stopping here. Where do we need to go? There. Scan it or no?
Yeah,
Jump.
for a while anyway.
Goodbye, Alpha Centauri. At least for now.
We're here.
Hello, Captain. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out in the stars.
Okay.
To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty.
Let's encounter someone peaceful.
Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately, most ships don't engage us. Whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
You keep doing that. Sad not to feel something profound traveling the stars.
I completely agree. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Landing site's good to go.
Well, we landed pretty close to the temple this time, didn't we? I don't think you need to piss about with the scanner.
Everything with living things is a treasure.
Okay. Find you, stupid door.
The temperature is unreasonably low here. We should not stay low.
Alright. That was easy. The base station will jump this system and then we'll save, and that's it. Greetings, Vasco.
Engine's ready.
Just like that, we're in space.
Can't really go anywhere because it's the irritating thing of removing my jump engine capacity. He.
Chords are right on the money.
I have to try something. Okay, I don't actually need to do it. We'll just land, save, and that's it. Alright.
Landing site's cleared. All green here.
Hi, Vasco.
Please disregard.
Alright, that night. I know it's like I say, short of the stream. That's just what we gotta do now for health reasons, because I'm old as fuck. So yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, I will be back tomorrow. Be the same time, so 9:30 my time, UK time, with some more Starfield. Hopefully we'll get it finished up this week, and then we can crack on with Spider-Man 2. So yeah, have a fantastic Tuesday, sweet dreams, and I will catch you tomorrow. Good night.